Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Green Ground, your go-to space for the most electrifying stories at the intersection of technology and the human experience. I'm your host, Alvin, and today we're cracking open one of the most debated questions in tech right now. What happens when artificial intelligence meets advertising? Picture this. You're chatting with ChatGPT, your ever-helpful AI assistant, asking about weekend plans or brainstorming your next big idea, when out of nowhere, it suggests buying a new pair of sneakers. Feels off, doesn't it? Like a friend who suddenly starts pitching products mid-conversation? Well, that's the kind of future some fear, and OpenAI, the creators of ChatGPT, is right in the middle of this hot debate. Here's the scoop. There's been buzz lately that OpenAI might introduce ads into their AI products. Cue the collective gasp. But before we hit the panic button, let's dig into what's really happening. OpenAI's CFO, Sarah Friar, recently addressed these rumors. She said the company's open to exploring various revenue ideas down the road, but emphasized there are no current plans to turn ChatGPT into an ad machine. So, for now, we can all exhale a little. But here's where things get spicy. OpenAI has been hiring ad specialists, poaching talent from the likes of Google and Meta. If that doesn't get the rumor mill spinning, I don't know what will. Are they simply adding expertise to their team? Or is this the first hint of a shift in strategy? It's like a cliffhanger in your favorite series, and we're all waiting for the next episode. Now let's talk numbers. OpenAI isn't just growing, it's exploding. In 6 months, their annual revenue jumped to $3.4 billion, most of it from ChatGPT subscriptions and API fees. Sounds like they've got a solid gig going, right? But here's the twist. Even with all this success, they're bracing for losses of about $5 billion in 2024. Ouch! And they don't expect to see profits until 2029. That's a long time to burn cash, no matter how big the fire. This brings us to the heart of the matter. Ads might look like an easy solution for plugging financial gaps, but OpenAI's CEO, Sam Altman, doesn't seem sold. In fact, he's been openly critical of internet advertising, calling it a momentary industry. He's worried that if AI assistants start hawking products, we could slip into a dystopian future where every conversation feels like a sales pitch. Altman's clear preference is to stick with a subscription model, clean, straightforward, and untainted by ad dollars. So, what's the real deal here? On one side, we've got a company riding the wave of its biggest successes. On the other, we've got the cold hard truth of how expensive it is to build and maintain cutting-edge AI. Will OpenAI find a way to thread this needle without sacrificing their vision? Or will the siren call of advertising be too loud to resist? As AI becomes a bigger part of our daily lives, these questions aren't just about OpenAI. They're about all of us. How do we want to interact with technology? What trade-offs are we willing to make for convenience and innovation? And most importantly, where do we draw the line between helpful and intrusive? Now, over to you. Would you be okay with ads in your favorite AI assistant if it meant funding the next big leap in technology? Or do you think this is a slippery slope we can't afford to step onto? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I can't wait to hear where you stand. And hey, if you've enjoyed this deep dive into the future of AI and advertising, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to Green Ground. We've got plenty more thought-provoking stories coming your way, and trust me, you'll want to stay tuned. Until next time, stay curious, stay engaged, and remember, we're not just spectators in the tech revolution, we're active participants. Let's make sure this future we're building is one we're proud to live in. See you in the next one.